Get ready for a heist that'll surely make you scratch your head. I'm the TheFlannelFox, Tim Swiernik, and I reviewed SlabWell, The Quest for Kaktun's Alpaca, a Nintendo Switch exclusive. If you like this video, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter at TheFlannelFox and on Twitch at TheFlannelFox Gamer. In SlabWell, you play as two tomb raiding brothers working their way level by level down a pyramid towards treasure. Not moving in any sort of overworld, you're just playing each level one after the other with the brothers chatting in between certain levels. They seem to have a real moral dilemma about the tomb raiding, but are good at it, so say screw it and keep trekking. Each level in SlabWell is an isometric grid puzzle that you move through with the goal to touch every grid-based tile in that level. Controlling Sam, one of the two brothers, you can't move diagonally or backwards, which makes getting to every square quite the challenge. As you progress through the stages, they introduce many different kinds of tiles, some needing to be stepped on multiple times, some directional tiles that take you on a little moving sidewalk journey, and tons more as you work your way through, which makes SlabWell much more interesting, adding layers of complexity to each stage. The puzzles are by no means easy, and you'll either have to restart or use the rewind feature by holding Y many times, which you can casually rewind for however long you want, whenever you want, which is nice, but if you want to make it more difficult for yourself, you can just stick with restarting. Kaktun's ghost, whose treasure you're after, will chase after you in some levels, which is a welcome but stressful addition to certain levels. Really enjoying that while you can rewind your moves, Kaktun's movements do not, so you'd better make your moves fast or you'll be back to square one. The real dilemma for me when playing through SlabWell wasn't, can I beat the next level? It was more, why should I? Because the puzzles don't feel particularly rewarding upon completion, as solving the majority of the puzzles didn't result from some lightbulb moment, but more of a trial and error slog, trying the level multiple times until the solution just becomes apparent. Often I found myself on a tile-flooded level, finishing a botched run with one or two tiles left, felt more like a chore to just go and retry to get that one tile that I missed than a challenging puzzle that I was driven to solve. Graphically, SlabWell is simple but solid, and the clarity in the tile design is intuitive, so you're never left wondering, what does this one do? The game runs very well in handheld and docked, but be wary because for an isometric puzzler, it really drains your battery life when in handheld mode. If you have a puzzling partner, you can play as both brothers in a local co-op mode of specifically designed stages where you work together to solve puzzles, which supports single Joy-Con play for two players, not my cup of tea as I'm a solo switcher myself. Another interesting controller option is the gyroscope, which enables motion control of the camera. It's pretty cool in docked mode, but it's very annoying when in handheld as it makes it difficult to see the isometric grid when you hold it at the typical viewing angle. What I had hoped to be a cheeky and innovative puzzler is just a puzzler, with a feeling of mediocrity that some may find joy in, but for me felt incredibly monotonous. My favorite part of the journey was the two brothers' banter between stages, but the core gameplay just couldn't get there. That's why I'm giving SlabWell on the Nintendo Switch a 5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video game review, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, TheFlannelFox. Follow me on twitch.tv/TheFlannelFoxGamer, on Twitter at TheFlannelFox, and on Instagram at TheFlannelFoxGamer. Be sure to follow and subscribe because the more followers and subscribers I get, the more codes I get, which means I make more videos. Thanks to Under Games for providing me with this review copy. Thanks for watching my videos, and as always, see you next time, Switchers.